Alright gang, if we're going to talk about rations, military rations, we absolutely have to discuss the big man on campus, the US military's meal ready to eat. When we say ration, that actually means all the food provided to one service member for 24 hours. That's why it's called the meal, not the ration, ready to eat, because it's one meal. Typically, in the Department of Defense, and in my background in the Army, ideally, you're only going to eat one MRE per day. Your other meals would either be a freshly prepared kitchen meal, such what we call the A ration, which is fresh foods, the B ration, which is canned foods, or the unitized group rations, which are semi-prepared, long-term storable foods that don't need a complete kitchen, but need more than just, they're not instantly ready to eat. But when you're in the field, it's not too uncommon to end up having to eat 3 MREs a day. The Defense Logistics Agency says don't do that more than 21 days. That's very rare that you would go that long without having some sort of fresh food, but I know that some troop units in Desert Storm went quite a bit of time before being resupplied with anything but MREs. A bit of a surprise here for me because I have not eaten a current production MRE in a long time, and they have made changes to the packaging and to the contents since I was eating MREs. New MREs, used to be the MREs were just about impossible to open. New MREs are actually quite easy to open. Just peel apart like that. So let's take a look, see what we have inside. Interestingly, inside the plastic pouch is another plastic pouch. That's a change in packaging since I was in. Open that up. First things first, the entree. In this case, beef ravioli in meat sauce. Corn nuggets. That's going to be a challenge for me to eat. The accessory pack. The accessory pack has changed a good deal since I was in as well. Now it's just a little clear plastic envelope. It used to be packaged very similar to what the corn nuts are in. White snack bread. MRE bread was introduced in about 1990 and had it quite a bit when I was in Desert Storm. The flameless ration heater has apparently been changed somewhat. That's not how I'm used to seeing them. Cranberries, osmotic. I don't know what osmotic means. Maybe dried. They feel like dried cranberries. Beverage-based powder, lemon lime, as I mentioned. One of the things most military rations these days do is concentrate on getting soldiers to drink enough water. And since water is often chemically treated and rather unpalatable, they very often include beverage powders to encourage consumption. Cheese spread. Not the jalapeno cheese spread, just plain old cheese spread. Alright, that probably goes with our white snack bread. Bulliard's pepper sauce. Very interesting. As we saw earlier, used to get a little tiny bottle of Tabasco. Now, just get the restaurant condiment type thing. The omnipresent plastic spoon. And the hot beverage bag. When troops went from using the regular 1-quart canteen to using Camelback hydration systems, that kind of took away the resting spot, or the storage space, if you will, for the canteen cup that served all of us for many, 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 many years. And because fewer troops were carrying a canteen cup, MRE started including a beverage bag that you could actually mix a drink in there. So that is the basic ravioli and meat sauce MRE. Alright, first thing we're going to do is try and figure out how the new style flameless ration heater works. Like I said, never seen that before. Alright, in common with other MREs, the main entree is 8 ounces. The original production MREs had 5 ounces of entree and were not very popular. How in the heck does this open? There's usually a notch in the foil somewhere, but I can't seem to find it. There we go. It's the same old flameless ration heater we've known and loved for many years, just folded up and put in separate packaging. Actually, the heating element has been changed a little bit. Basically, add water, there's a chemical reaction, heats up the water, vents the steam, and that heats up the ration. Alrighty, come on. Can't get the thing open. There we go. Slide on in. You'll see the fill line. You want to fill it between the two lines with just a little bit of water. Doesn't take much. That's about right. Just a couple tablespoons. Then you want to make sure the water gets all over the nice heating elements. You can see the pressure building in the bag, and oh boy, that's already hot. It's leaking hot. Hot, 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 hot. I think we're just going to let that sit right there. Lean it against a rock or something. Well, you know what? That's just going to have to count as or something. In the meantime, lemon beverage-based powder. Half a canteen cup. Okay, 12 ounces. I have a sneaking suspicion this is going to be pretty much identical to the British lemon beverage powder we had the other day. Lemon lime, so no, it's not quite the same. It's a lovely shade of green. And it is not dissolving very well. I feel a big old chunk in there. There we go, it's starting to dissolve. Looks just like antifreeze for your car. Oh my God, tastes like it too. Check out the cranberries. Get that out of the way. Cranberries, osmotic. Yes, definitely just dried cranberries. They like cranberries. The white snack bread. A little disappointing. The earlier MRE bread, the 90s era, had a shelf life of about 1 year, and was packaged separate from the MREs. It would come in a box with something like 100 pieces of bread. All right, let's see if I can get the cheese spread open. Apparently not. There we go. Give a good shot of that onto the bread. And it's the same old MRE cheese spread everybody's known and loved for a quarter century. That's good. Bread just tastes like bread. In the accessory pack we have old-fashioned GI toilet paper. Save that for later. Creamer, non-dairy. Oh, this is interesting. Rather than sugar, they give you a packet of Splenda. Moist towelette. Coffee instant type 3. Freeze-dried. Very interesting, in that when I was still in the Army, the packet came with Nescafe or other, I think it was Maxwell House was the contractor, just commercially packaged instant coffee. 2 pieces of gum and a packet of salt. Because when you're in the field and working hard, you sweat out a lot of salt. So I'm going to spread that around a little bit. Can't let the precious cheese spread go to waste. Incidentally, this is my dinner, so I'm glad that the bread at least tastes good. Nah, you know what? I don't want creamer. Good, strong, high caffeine count in the instant coffee. The Army actually has produced some ration supplements with caffeine added because they want to make sure soldiers can stay awake, and the easiest, best way to do that, a little dose of caffeine. So they're encouraged to have a cup of coffee. The applesauce. Applesauce comes with extra caffeine. Tastes. It tastes like instant coffee. Not nearly as good as my regular morning cup of coffee, but you know, keeps you from going on a killing spree. Let's take a look at the corn nuggets. Yep, pretty identical to commercial off-the-shelf corn nuts. All right, this has had enough time to heat up. I don't have my dentures in, so I can't really eat the corn nuggets. almost wish I had a pair of gloves on. There we go. You see how ravioli looks in the MRE. I'll tell you right now, it looks very, very hot, because this is still burning my hand. Ooh. Some of this is hotter than other parts. Very interesting. All right, now a taste test. That's no Chef Boyardee, but it's not bad. I mean, it's a ravioli. It's in meat sauce. It's a little, well, I don't want to say it's bland. It does have a flavor, decent flavor, but it's obviously designed to be acceptable to the widest range of palates. Tell you what, I am not a big hot sauce guy. I don't generally do hot sauces, but we can get this damn thing open. Try a little bit, just a dab. Uh-oh, might be a bit more than I wanted. Oh yeah. A little bit more hot sauce dribbled on there than I wanted. Oh my goodness, yes. That little packet is more than enough for the entire entree. Ooh. All right. Apparently I dribbled a little under that bite too. Oh. Well, I will say this. This is definitely a better meal than the old ham and chicken loaf from the original series MREs. So Bulliard's pepper sauce, all natural, made with Tabasco peppers, vinegar, red pepper, salt, and xanthan gum. Stone Mountain, Georgia. I had family there. My aunt and uncle, a couple of cousins lived in Stone Mountain. Ooh, hot. That little bit of pepper sauce goes a long way. Alright gang, basically that's one MRE. Again, you wouldn't normally see somebody putting it out on a tray or anything like that. You just eat it straight out of the packet. Obviously things like the osmotic cranberries, the dried cranberries, are designed either eat it with your meal or carry it along and have it as a snack afterwards. Same with the corn nuggets. Very obviously designed that you can eat it on the go while you're doing your mission, what have you. It's simple, quick, no preparation, just give you something to gnaw on while you're out doing your job. Beverage base powder, that actually doesn't quite taste like radiator juice. I mean, it's not bad. Though it really does look exactly like glycol. And the coffee, well, you know, it's instant, but what are you going to do? Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this MRE review. Stay tuned. We've got several other meals to look at. We're going to look at the first strike ration, the tailored operational training meal, the humanitarian daily ration, the ration cold weather, or excuse me, meal cold weather, which is for use in Arctic zones. And then we'll start talking about some of the other foreign rations that we're going to be reviewing as well. Alright, so enjoy and bon appetit.